Sunlight dances through the canopy, painting the lush forest in a mosaic of light and shadow. Amidst the symphony of birdsong, Luma takes flight, her movements a ballet of youthful exuberance. She ascends higher, her bright eyes reflecting the boundless sky above. Each beat of her wings whispers a tale of freedom and longing. The mountains loom in the distance, silent sentinels guarding the horizon. In her heart, a dream takes flight. I dream of flying beyond the mountains. The forest is consumed by a furious storm, the wind screaming through the trees. A weakened branch snaps under the storm's relentless assault, its fall imminent. The branch strikes Luma's wing, the sound of breaking bone lost in the storm's roar. Luma cries out, her pain swallowed by the tempest as she begins to fall. She plummets towards the earth, a dark shape spiraling against the storm-ravaged sky. Luma crashes to the ground, her body disappearing into the churning landscape. Luma lies helpless on the forest floor, her wing twisted in agony. Desperation claws at her as she attempts to take flight, only to be met with searing pain. Each movement sends waves of agony through her, a stark reminder of her vulnerability. She struggles to rise, but her damaged wing betrays her, leaving her stranded and exposed. Panic sets in as she realizes the full extent of her predicament. I am stranded and vulnerable, alone and injured. She is now at the mercy of the forest. Days later, in the heart of the forest, Luma's weary journey unfolds. Her once bright eyes now reflect a dimming hope, mirroring her fading spirit. Shadows offer a temporary sanctuary, as she seeks refuge from the indifferent world. Other creatures pass her by, oblivious to her struggle in the silent theater of nature. In the hushed expanse of the forest, morning light bathes the ancient trees, painting the scene in strokes of gold. Amidst the tranquil beauty, Kael, a crow with eyes as keen as the morning, lands gracefully near Luma. Kael perches beside Luma, his presence a silent promise of companionship in the wilderness. The crow observes Luma with a quiet intensity, his gaze filled with an unspoken understanding. In the heart of the forest, Kael stands reassuringly before Luma. With tender reassurance, Kael promises, "I'll bring you food until you can fly again." Kael leaps into the sky, his figure a silhouette against the dense canopy. His powerful wings initiate their beat, lifting him higher and higher. Surging with purpose, he ascends above the tree line, leaving the forest floor behind. He disappears into the vast expanse of the sky. Days later, Kael's persistent hope echoes through the forest, his daily returns a testament to unwavering devotion. He offers Luma berries and fresh water, cupped in large leaves, gifts of life amidst the silent trees. Kael shares tales of distant valleys ablaze with wildflowers, his voice painting vivid pictures of hope. Each word, a gentle melody, rekindles the fading embers of hope in the heart of the forest. Weeks later, in the heart of the forest, faint light filters through the canopy, illuminating Luma's slow recovery. A delicate stretch signals the return of strength to Luma's injured wing. Kael watches with hopeful eyes, a silent promise of support and encouragement. Luma continues to stretch her wing, testing its resilience, a flicker of hope in her eyes. The forest holds its breath as Luma tests the skies once more, Kael's unwavering gaze a beacon of hope. Months later, within the hushed expanse of the forest, Luma stretches her wings, testing the wind's gentle resistance. A burst of wind lifts Luma. She experiences a tentative, unsteady flight. From a distance, Kael's joyous caw echoes through the trees, a sound of pure elation. The forest watches as Luma gains confidence, the trees whispering encouragement. Kael's heart swells with pride as he witnesses Luma's soaring spirit, now unbound. Sunlight paints the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow as birdsong fills the air. Kael turns to Luma, a gentle smile gracing his lips, a silent promise of support and understanding. With tender conviction, Kael encourages, "Now you can leave this place, Luma. Go, chase your dream." Luma stands frozen, her silence echoing the weight of the moment. The forest holds its breath, awaiting Luma's next step. A piercing cry shatters the forest's tranquility, its echo halting Luma and Kale in their tracks. The distant sounds of approaching hunters send a shiver of dread through the trees. The snapping of nets, closing nearby signals imminent danger, heightening the tension. Luma and Kale exchange a look of mounting fear, their escape options dwindling rapidly. Luma and Kale watch in disbelief as hunters ensnare a rabbit and squirrel. A small rabbit struggles helplessly in the hunter's grasp. A squirrel hangs limp, its tiny body a stark reminder of the forest's dangers. Fear grips Luma and Kale as the echoing footsteps of the hunters draw closer. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, amplifies their mounting terror. Their hearts pound in unison, a desperate rhythm against the encroaching threat. Deep within the forest, Kale finds himself trapped, his magnificent wings beating desperately against the woven prison. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting a shifting pattern of light and shadow that emphasizes Kale's frantic struggle. High above, Luma is perched on a branch, her gaze fixed on the scene below, a storm of fear and indecision raging within her. The forest holds its breath, the silence broken only by the frantic flapping of wings and the pounding of Luma's heart. Paralyzed by fear, Luma can only watch as Kale battles his confines, her heart echoing his desperate struggle. Each desperate beat of Kyle's wings intensifies Luma's internal conflict as the weight of her decision bears down upon her. High among the forest canopy, Luma perches, her keen eyes fixed on a hidden target below. A spark of resolve ignites within Luma as she commits to her daring plan. She plummets from the branch, transforming into a feathered arrow aimed with precision. With unwavering focus, she targets the ropes of a treacherous net. Luma strikes with relentless strength, her beak a powerful tool against the binding cords. Each strike is a testament to her determination, fueled by a fierce spirit. The net's fibers begin to give way, strained to their limit by unseen forces. With a final, desperate surge, Kale breaks free from the net's grasp. They bolt towards the tree line, shadows swallowing them as they seek refuge. Safety beckons as they disappear into the dense embrace of the trees. In the silent forest, an arrow suddenly streaks through the air. Luma is unaware as the arrow hurtles silently toward her. The arrow is still flying, its trajectory unwavering. The arrow is close to Luma, the air still. The arrow strikes. Luma collapses. In the dense forest, an unseen danger lurks, poised to strike. Without a second thought, Kale throws himself in front of Luma, a shield against the imminent threat. The arrow hurtles towards them, a silent messenger of peril. Luma stares, eyes wide with terror as Kale steps up. Kyle's face is set with determination, a silent vow to protect Luma from harm. The forest holds its breath, the fate of Kale and Luma hanging in the balance. In the heart of the forest, an arrow flies, unerring in its deadly course. The arrow strikes, piercing deep into Kale's flesh. A scream tears through the silent trees. Kyle cries out, his voice echoing in the vast expanse of the ancient forest. His strength fails, and he begins to fall, the forest floor rushing up to meet him. He collapses, the impact muffled by the soft earth and fallen leaves. Luma, resolute, pulls Kale deeper into the forest's embrace. Kale's breath comes in ragged gasps, a stark testament to his struggle. Despite the strain etched upon his face, Kale's eyes shine with an enduring kindness. The dense foliage offers a semblance of safety, a sanctuary from unseen threats. Each labored breath echoes in the stillness, a visible manifestation of Kale's inner strength. Their journey into the woods is a testament to their bond, a shared path fraught with peril. In the heart of the forest, Kale looks upon Luma, a faint smile gracing his lips. With a gentle urging, Kyle whispers, "I told you to fly, Luma. Now you must." A moment of serene resignation fills the air. Kale's eyes close, as if surrendering to the inevitable. The forest remains silent as Kale's eyes close forever. Luma ascends above the mountain range, her wings slicing through the air. The wind whispers through Luma's feathers as she navigates the currents with ease. She fulfills her lifelong dream of freedom and flight, soaring higher. In her heart, Luma carries Kale's memory, her guiding strength. Kale's memory acts as a second pair of wings, lifting Luma higher above the jagged peaks. Luma continues her solitary flight, a symbol of resilience and freedom. Luma wanders down a sun-kissed forest path, lost in thought. A trembling squirrel by a tree root catches her eye, a mirror to her own past vulnerabilities. Empathy floods Luma as she recalls Kale's gentle kindness in her own time of need. Kneeling, she offers solace to the frightened creature, a promise of care in her touch. Luma carefully scoops up the injured squirrel, deciding to help. In the heart of the forest, Luma kneels gently, her touch tender as she begins to care for a wounded squirrel. She offers the small creature food, her eyes reflecting a deep, nurturing compassion. Water is presented with equal care, a silent offering of life and healing. In each gesture, the echo of Kale's past kindness resonates, a poignant memory brought to life. The squirrel tentatively accepts her offering, a fragile trust blossoming in the quiet forest. Luma continues to tend to the squirrel, her actions a tender reflection of the care she once received. Luma walks gracefully, her determination clear in every step. With gentle hands, Luma tends to a bird's broken wing. Luma shares her meal with a stray dog, offering a comforting pat. Each act of kindness keeps Kale's memory alive through compassion. Luma stands silhouetted against the setting sun atop the mountain, a solitary figure against the vast expanse. Golden light bathes the world, illuminating Luma's face as she contemplates the landscape below. A profound understanding dawns on Luma as she reflects on the true meaning of kindness. She recognizes that true kindness has a worth beyond measure, forever honoring Kale's sacrifice. Her silhouette remains etched against the fading light, a testament to her enduring spirit and the legacy of Kale.